My friends, the gospel that we heard today sees Jesus on a way from Galilee in the north, in his home, down to the south, to Jerusalem in Judea. We find him on this journey. Between Galilee in the north and Judea in the south, there was an area called Samaria. This was inhabited by the Samaritans, a group that were disliked and mistrusted. Samaria was considered a godless place, unclean and unlawful. It was considered dangerous. Most Jews avoided Samaria. If they were traveling from the north to the south, they went around rather than going through. But not only did Jesus cross Samaria instead of skirting it, on a number of occasions the Bible tells us he actually stayed there for a few days. And one of the great stories of desire and fulfillment has to be the meeting between Jesus and the woman at the well in Samaria. The transforming power of God was manifest in that place. For Jesus, Samaria is a place between home in the north and mission in the south. I think it can be an apt metaphor or image for our own lives. Life is Samaria. We are always coming or going somewhere, or preparing for something or somewhere else. And sometimes the reality of where we actually are escapes us, either deliberately or accidentally. Now we're between Halloween and Thanksgiving. Then we'll be between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And sometimes, instead of facing the reality, living in the present, we postpone until later. It's a bit like the diet or taking exercise. Yes, I'll do it, but not now. At the heart of receiving the gospel is recognizing where we are, in those in-between places. In Samaria. Now, on this journey, Jesus meets 10 lepers. They are outside the village. They cannot go in because of their disease. They were excluded from normal association with others. They could not even touch their nearest and dearest. Solitary confinement, if you will, almost a death penalty. Then they heard that Jesus was near. Jesus, Master, have mercy on us, they cry out. And the gospel tells us all 10 were cured. All 10. Just one came back to give thanks, and he was a Samaritan. Glorifying God, the story tells us, he fell at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. Stand up, your faith has saved you. Yes, all 10 were cured. Just one was saved. To be thankful, to be grateful, is to be close to God. It is no accident that the word Eucharist means thanksgiving. After Elaine proclaimed the word, we responded, thanks be to God. In a few moments, I will invite you, let us give thanks to the Lord our God, and you will respond, it is right and just. In the Eucharistic prayer, we recall that as Jesus took the bread and the wine, he gave thanks to God the Father. And when we receive the body and blood of Christ in Holy Communion, we will give thanks for this extraordinary gift that is food for our journey. In fact, in today's Mass, the word thanks will be said 10 times. May we bring that spirit of thankfulness beyond the walls of this church to our homes, our places of work or recreation. Some people grumble that roses have thorns. Let us be thankful that thorns have roses. Let us receive every gift as a gift that we haven't seen before. Today, wherever we are, whatever the circumstances are, let us say thanks. Thanks to God, thanks to family, thanks to carers. Live this day with joy and thanksgiving. Remember, joy is the simplest form of gratitude. And then the transforming power of God will be manifest in us. At the heart of receiving the gospel is recognizing where we are and giving thanks in in-between places. My sisters and brothers, welcome, welcome to Samaria.